Flowborn is coming out in Honor of Kings, and today we're gonna watch the global #1 Flowborn gameplay in Peak Tournament to show you a little bit of sneak peek. You know, I know this hero just came out, but we're gonna already start off by watching the best. This is how you learn. And by the way, this is your favorite content cowboy, Assassin Dave. Let's take a look at the starting. It seems like he's gonna clear the jungle. By the way, I'm gonna go over the skills a little bit. The character basically is like MMORPG, but in MOBA. All right, and I think that's so unique. I wish it came out with more character like that in Honor of Kings in the future. Obviously, with HOK World being a thing, this is gonna be really, really exciting. With Flowborn, by the way, you can select any customizations on your look, your skins. Look this way, and also gender. You can be a guy or a girl, right? It's really, really cool that you have all those choices. Although the class-wise, I think you can be like a tank, you can be a mage, you can be a marksman. It's so cool, right? And then obviously this is a jungle Flowborn that we're watching, so he's selecting the tank option, and the gender is a girl. The interesting thing here is, you can see all the skins that this player is using, right? And then the customization, you can by the way, customize a lot of different ways, a lot of different outfits that you can wear on Flowborn. So I'm super excited for this character. Now, let's go over the skill just slightly, okay? I'm gonna make it full-on tutorial once Flowborn comes out, but just gonna go over the skill. Skill 1, when you use this skill, apparently like based on the targets next to you, amount of targets next to you, you're gonna get stacks. And then you can see the stacks under HP bar, and that's your stack, right? And starting off, you're gonna get 5 stacks if there's just by using it. And it also lowers the cooldown of all your other skills. Basically, with that being said, you can use the skill 1 to reset, to lower the cooldown of your ultimate. So you can use it again and again and again. And on top of it, what's the point of getting stacks, right? Similar to a lot of other characters, once you get stack, there are a few things you can do with it. Number 1, you can enhance your auto attack, and then this auto attack allows you to regenerate HP. You can see when he auto attacks, he's like regenerating HP, and it also does more damage. Just one use you can do with it. Another thing you can do with it is like, if you have like 4 stacks or 5 stacks, your next skill cooldown for skill 2 and skill 3, obviously skill 1 is just to give you stacks. But if you have 5 or 4 stacks, your next skill cooldown for skill 2, you can deplete 4 stacks to not waste any cooldown on it. And for your ultimate, if you deplete 5 stacks, you can basically not use any cooldowns on it. So you can see in this team fight, he started off with like 0 stack. By the way, your skill 1 gains more stack when there's more targets near you. So right here, there's a lot of minion waves. So you use like 1 skill 1, he get 10 stacks. That means if you now use 2 of his ultimate, he can literally has no cooldown on all the skills, and that's what I call Iha moment, right? He jumps in 1 time, and then he use skill 2, and then he has ultimate again. He jumps in 1 more time. So it's just so insane. Like you have so, and by the way, your ultimate is like a kind of like a mini Lu Bu ult. When you use it, you jump over the wall, right? It lands onto an enemy. If it got hit in the center, they get knocked up and they take damage. And it's just really cool, right? Your skill 2 is like a dash. You dash onto the enemy and you knock him up. So you can see right here, he's using it, right? And then you use skill 2, immediately use skill 1, and then lower the cooldown for the skill 2, and he dash it again. So, dude, this character just seems so fun to use. Okay, right here, he jumps into the Tyrant Pit, use skill 1. Use ultimate to jump into the Tyrant Pit, use skill 1. Lower the cooldown, gets a stack, and now he's gonna have double the ultimate, and he double CC onto the channel, and this character just dead. Bro, just the amount of qual control, the amount of mobility you have with this character is insane. No wonder Flowborn is so meta in competitive Honor of King, in KPL, right? And obviously this character is coming out. I was just watching Nongshim Red Force, which is the Korean team representative going to the KWC. They are actually in China boot camping right now, in mainland China boot camping. Bro, they're playing this character non-stop, okay? Another thing about Flowborn is you can, obviously as I mentioned, you can play marksman, you can play mage. I think the most common classes I've seen so far for Flowborn in competitive is jungle, as a tank or marksman, you know, as a carry. It's so cool. You know, like but obviously when you play rank, you can play Flowborn as a mage. You know, that's shouldn't be a problem. It's mostly competitive. It's pretty strict on what classes are used most often. Another thing about Flowborn is your passive allows you to select a weapon starting from the base, right? Which is super cool. Check this out. He has 7 stacks, and then the stack's about to deplete, so it's gonna auto attack to reset cooldown on it. Skill 1, full stack. Skill all one more time. Dude, that is so much CC. Now he's gonna dash. Skill 1, lower cooldown. Bro, the amount of CC you have and the mobility, and on top of it, all the skills are mobility skills, right? Again, he has double the ultimate one more time, and he use it, and then not wasting any cooldowns on it, right? Because you have full stack. I cannot wait, you know. And again, I wish there's more customizations for more of the characters like this. So I don't know how many people play Dota or Dota 2 actually. My favorite game starting off, actually my first MOBA, and then also one of the longest running MOBA I played. Okay, double ultimate jumps in. The thing about Flowborn is your skill doesn't do that much burst damage for individual skills, but that's not what you're going for, right? You're going for the Chen CC. That's why they're building a Flowborn mostly tank. So he jumps in here, skill 2, knock up. He's tanking way too much, he can't get out. And right here, you can see like right above when he dies, he's in base right now, right? There are a few elements you can select when you're in base. And this is only available when you're in base, right? The 4 elements you can select. They give you different attributes like cooldown reduction, more damage, all of them give you HP. So I believe, right? Or if I'm wrong, I could have been wrong, but they give you health, movement speed, cooldown, and damage, right? The 4 of those options, and then he's going for more damage, which is cool. But you can pick other elements, and they will manifest in the form of weapons. So Flowborn will actually use different weapons, holding different weapons in her hand. In this case, it's a girl, right? Dude, it's just so cool with all this different possibilities that you can use with this character. And then let's take a look here. Does he have skills? He doesn't have skill 1. He has a skill 2. He's now using it. He's waiting for skill 1 to be ready. Okay, 7 stack, 8 stack, and he's just using it to clear a wave here. He's waiting for skill 1 to come off cooldown. Let's take a look. Let's see how he's engaged here. Jump in this team fight, using skill 1, get 5 stacks, and then he's looking to go in. Well, actually, no. Just clear wave, and then finding the opportunity to steal the blue side jungle. Can he get it in time? Yeah, he's gonna get it in time. So now he doesn't have stacks. Let's see how he decided to engage with it. Skill 2, push him back. Skill 1, knock up. He still has 1 more ultimate. Can do it after his teammate come a little bit closer and do a lot of damage on Fuzi, right? The fact that he's able to do this much damage to Fuzi is insane. Like, that's why Fuzi is not used in Honor of King that much in KPL, because there's so many great characters that do well against it. In Honor of King, the international version, I guess we'll wait for. There's another character that's coming out, Sikong Zhen, right? A Clash Lane. You see the guy that used Thunderclaw. I can't wait for that character to come out as well. Fuzi has just become not so meta anymore because all the great options you have. So nothing about playing Honor of Kings. You have so many upside, right? Like the game's gonna scale in so well, right? They have so many options that you can use. Let's take a look. Third wave, skill 2, skill 1 to lower cooldown, and the skill 2 ready again. So let's see the team fight. Skill 2 onto Chang'e, skill 2 one more time. Ultimate, he's skill 1, and then waste the stacks, right? And then not waste it, use 1 of the stack, and then as you jump, and then this way resets the ultimate, and use jump 1 more time, Chang'e's dead. So tanky. He still have Blood Rage, by the way. So he's not really worried at all. Okay. By Fuzi. Okay, double dash. Blood Rage. Whoa. Now with Blood Rage, he's just invincible here. Okay. That's ultimate. Get stacks. Bro. I wish you can show more of the weapons, because it seems so cool. You can apparently carry a pet like on this version as well. I was not aware that you can carry a pet like that. Seems pretty cool. So the item build is going for, he has Dragon Rage, Blood Rage. He has yeah, well, he doesn't have Dragon Rage yet. He has Blazing Cape, and he has Blood Rage, and also have Giant Grip, the tank jungle item. Okay, nothing to dash onto. This is interesting that he's using skill 2 close to bush. Like, it seems like there might be an option with this character where you can use skill 2 check bushes. If somebody hides in bush, you probably can target them. That's pretty cool, because that's the only reason why he's smashing skill 2 when he's getting closer to the bush. That's an interesting mechanic. Yo, where is the punishment for Primal Bond? They're just doing the Shadow Tyrant now. It seems like seemingly without any punishment. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, no stack. He's trying to dash onto people. Skill 1. Dash one more time. Oh my goodness. He has Blood Rage, so he's not worried at all. Tier 1 tower is literally something you can just ignore at this point. Bro, I wish the towers in Honor of King hurts a little bit more. Even the base tower, I feel like, just doesn't hurt, bro. Like, I mean, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about the tower damage. I feel like it doesn't hurt that much. Okay. Bro, he just forget that he's going against Blood Rage. Oh, nice. Tanked it. He just forget he's going against Flowborn. Let's take a look at this, right? He jumps over the wall, right? And he still have stacks. So, okay, jumps in and skill 2, and he's dead. Just like that, along with the millions, you know, Nuwas damage. So activate Blood Rage at the very last second to make sure to get the biggest shield possible. Very, very calculated. Now give me tower. Top tower. Bro, leveraging your passive, you can regenerate so fast. Let's take a look. You're probably gonna skill 1. Every ult attack give you 400 health, bro. You don't even need Overlord's Playmail on this character. It's gonna be very, very strong. Regenerate. You don't even have to go home. Guys, when you're watching this video and you enjoy content like this, make sure to smash a like, subscribe, and share the video with your friend. If you want to get 20% extra tokens so you can customize your Flowborn as much as you want, use the link in the description or QR code on screen, okay? Get your creator code so you can take advantage, you know, of maximize your token once this character comes out. Let's take a look. He has maximum stacks now. Nope, no stacks. Skill 1. Isn't that skill 1 seemingly give you like, yeah. How many stacks can he have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 8 stacks in total, seems like. And that's why you can only reset your ultimate once. You know, like if you imagine having 10 stacks, like that means you can use, because your ultimate costs 5 stacks to completely you know, reset the cooldown on it. So imagine having 10 stacks, it would just be too insane, right? Why am I lagging a little bit? Okay, I think he's lagging. So now he's just getting 8 stacks in the bush. It does mean if like, because your skill 2 only costs 2 stacks. That does, sorry, 4 stacks. That doesn't mean like if you reset your skill 2. You can reset, you can literally do skill 2 3 times back to back if you have full stacks. There's a lot of knockup. Okay, he has reset ult, try to jumps back. Couldn't, got linked by Fuzi here. Now he's trying to knock people up. He's not really still worried. He's gonna use skill 1. Full stack. Bro, when there's targets, and it seems like target jump range is really high. When there are targets, he just, skill 1 gets so much benefits. Knock up. By the way, this character might seem complicated because like there's so much customizations, so much this and that. But it's once you pick a class, the skills are really straightforward. Like if you pick a tank, the skills are really straightforward. The combo is extremely easy. I would say the difficulty for this character probably would be somewhere around Musashi's level. It's very simple. You know, it's not a very difficult character. You just have to familiarize yourself with the class you're playing, right? Like if you pick Flowborn and you don't know what he does or she does as a marksman, then you know, just read the skill once. You play it one time, you know exactly what the character does. It's so straightforward. So everybody can fall in love, and you can customize however way you want. Okay, now double knock up. Okay. Let's see. Knock back, full stack. He has the one more time. Take a look. He has double dash, double O now, right? Okay, double dash. Oh, onto channel. Dude, he just goes in. He just goes in and try to waste channel skills, right? He's not taking damage at all. He's just sitting in the front, not taking damage. Okay, double knock up. Now we activate Blood Rage. Skill 1, full stack. He's gonna go back in again. Bro, the amount of tankiness and quad control this character offers is a little bit too much, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit too much. He's not dying. He's tanking like 4 people, and it seems like he's like, yeah, who cares? He's tanking 4 people. This is insane. Okay, he has 4 stacks. Okay, 8 stacks now. Jet double ult jumps in. This is a little bit too much. This entire team is backing out. So he's still not changing his weapon. He's choosing the same weapon from beginning to end. It seemed like it's like the only weapon he decided to go with. Overlord Playmel, he finished with Dragon's Rage, Overlord's Playmel for the maximum health. It also works with Blood Rage, so synergizes pretty well. Let's decide what you want to do here. I mean, as tanky as you are, in Honor of King is still pretty balanced, right? You definitely do not want to 1v4, especially on the high ground. Okay, let's see this Tyrant fight here. He gets engaged by Dharma, and it seems like the goal is just to single out Dharma, and now he's gonna use ult to knock people back. This way to provide some room for his team to do damage. Why did he decide to build double active item? That's so weird. I just realized he has... Yeah, he has Blood Rage as well as Spike Mail. That's interesting, you know? You don't... Because in Honor of King, all the active items he built on a single character share the same cooldown. So you can't use 2 of them at the same time. Maybe he just wants the option, you know, the variety. Okay, I'm fighting the channel. Let me just... Or when I... Because here's the thing. Blood Rage, Spike Mail in a Chinese version, and it's gonna be updated in the global version, Honor of King as well. Spike Mail in the Chinese version, apparently when you activate it for the short 3 seconds, you become literally impossible to kill. If the marksman hit you, they take more damage, right? So I would just say Spike Mail is for an engage tool. Like when you engage at the right time at the right time, you can do an insane amount of damage and then kind of make yourself unkillable. And then Blood Rage is more of a not dying tool. So they serve their own purpose, right? Their entire team chasing Lamb, okay? He's still at double the push. Lamb is getting chased by Mei Yin and he's gonna die, so. Dude, Mei Yin's so insane. Like if you're a proficient Mei Yin player, by the way, this is 2200 peak points, MMR, right? Peak tournament. So it's one of the highest level rank peak you can find. All right, let's see how they finish the game here. It's the both sides. This is very even, so both sides you can see the red and blue. They're all really good. So the towers are kind of the same. No one has 3-lane towers yet. All right, this is like over 20-minute game, bro. So double ult, okay. And as you walk behind this Fuzi, knock him back with skill 2, and now skill 2 one more time, bro. Bro, this is just not fair. Okay, can't dash anymore. This is not fair. The thing about it is about Floorborn is all your skill range are pretty short. So I guess that's the balance for it. You have to really get in there, right? For the tank form, Now they're going for the Tempest Dragon. Okay. Okay, double ult for the knockback, and then instantly kill, dude. Instantly kill Chang'e. Chang'e is a mage that it's one of my favorite mage actually when I was playing. It just came out when I went to China to play to cast professionally for Honor of Kings. This was in 2019, and I remember falling in love. That character is so fun to use. And it's one of the tankiest mage because like when people hurt you, it depletes mana first. That's how the mechanic of the character works. So it's really cool. And then they just like one-shotted Chang'e. Okay, well, let's take a look here. He just got Sage Sanctuary. He has the, not the Blood Rage, but the enhanced version of it. Yeah, it's called Phantom. That's right. Phantom and Winter. Yo, the items names are so crazy. Frigid Charge or Winter. And you go from Blood Rage to Phantom. Like, okay. He just jumped in. You still have another ult. It's gonna go in. Go 2. All right, another ult. Dude, the amount of cooldown he has. The amount of CC, because the cooldown is so short. He just dives in. And now Blood Rage. Well, Phantom. They have the Tempest Dragon buff, so this is easy dubs. Let's take a look at this final build after game ends. You can see the global, I would say Chinese server ranking is 12. It's insane, right? This player is insane. 12 Chinese ranking. That is so hard to achieve. This is different from global version, global server, or the NA server, right? Let's take a look here. He is not the MVP. Yeah, he's not an MVP. Eventually he sold his boots for a Siege Breaker. For a little bit of damage here. A lot of damage actually, because you have too much money. We have 17,000 gold, you buy whatever you want, right? Blood Rage, he keeps his Dragon's Rage. Blazing Cape, sorry. He capped his Dragon's Rage, Overlord Playmel. He had a Blood Rage, which he sold for enough money for Siegebreaker. He also had boots, so that's a build, guys. I was looking through some emblems for the Chinese server. I think the emblem that they run for is Harmony, Fate, HP, right? HP attack speed, standard, as well as Eagle Eye, right, for the penetration. So something you can try yourself when the character comes out. All right, guys, that's it for the Global 1 Flowborn. What do y'all think about this #1 player? What do y'all think? Leave a comment down below. Remember to get your 20% extra token with a link in the description and QR code on screen. This is your Cowboy Dave signing off. Yeehaw!